You are suing Miss Eck, who is the mother of your two children, because you claim you had to cancel a flight to go on vacation because of her actions. Cost you $2,700 to reschedule. You want her to pay for that.
That is correct.
Now, you had planned this trip to go to the Philippines with your two children. Miss Eck, you opposed it. In fact, you went to court to try and stop it, but ultimately lost. Now, on the date you were supposed to transfer your kids to Mr. Phelan to go on vacation, he says you were nowhere to be found. By the time he did track you down, it was too late. He had to cancel the flight and reschedule. You say he had plenty of time to still make the flight. He overreacted, so you owe him nothing. Furthermore, you are countersuing him because you want possession of a Jeep Wrangler that the two of you had together while you were in a relationship that he kept for himself when you guys split up, and you're suing for that back. Now, Mr. Phelan, why don't you tell us, how long have you known Miss Eck?
I was with her for 12 years.
Miss Eck, how about the children that you have with Mr. Phelan?
We met 12 years ago, and I gave him 2 kids 5 years later. That's Isabella and Ava.
And who has primary custody of your children now?
We have 50-50.
Tell me about the trip you wanted to take to the Philippines, Mr. Phelan.
She was against it from the beginning. I had to get court approval to get the passports, and then they said that once I got the passports granted, I'd have to come back to ask permission to take my kids on vacation. So I did that. I got that approved, and then I gave her plenty of notice per our agreement.
Notice of what? The date of the flight, the time of the flight?
Yes.
And what did he tell you, Miss Eck, was the time that he was leaving? Where was the flight?
It was, Father's Day was June 16th. It was to leave June 17th at 1:50 a.m.
And Miss Eck, what was the time that you were supposed to transfer your children over to Mr. Phelan?
Through our custody agreement, it was at 9 a.m. However, on the morning of Father's Day, he is a shift worker. He did work overnight till 5 in the morning, and sometimes I'll let him sleep. So he did not show up at 9 o'clock. I did text him at 9:15, 9:20 to let him know that my youngest didn't feel good and that they wanted to get him a Father's Day gift and that I'd meet him around 12 because they did have a movie planned Inside Out.
That's a lie.
Mr. Phelan, did she text you and tell you that she wouldn't be at home at 9 o'clock when you were scheduled to pick up the children?
That part is correct, yes.
And
but as far as the 12 o'clock and whatever other time she comes up with, that was throughout the day after playing cat and mouse.
what time did you ultimately arrive at her house to pick up your children?
I believe 9:32.
And what did you find when you got there?
Nothing. She was not there. The van wasn't there. Knocked on the door. No one answered.
Did you check your phone to see if she had left the message as to where she was?
Yeah, a lot of things that she writes makes no sense whatsoever. Something emergency, and that's when.
Okay, we have at the start of this page, it's 9:21 on Sunday, June 16th. This is, hi, we're on our way back. We're running late, but I want to get a couple more things in order, so I'm going to drop them off after I get her ears checked. 12 o'clock had an emergency. I kind of see what he means by some of your stuff doesn't make sense. Okay.
Yeah.
Her phone's at the house. We had a couple of car issues, not here, but I'm running late. What does all this mean?
It means exactly what it says. So
That's
at
a
night,
lie.
I don't know
Diana.
exactly what it says. I
I'm
mean,
gonna tell you,
when will you have the children back?
at 12 o'clock.
That's a lie, Diana.
Stop.
Okay.
No.
I mean, it doesn't say we will be back at 12
No,
o'clock.
but if you want to refer to the page before, I did also call at 9:20 because my phone has always given me issues, as my car too. I just have bad luck like that. And I was speaking into the phone. So I did call at 9:20 when I wrote that to clarify with him exactly what it meant, but he did not pick up.
So how about this one later on when he says, hello, in response to your rather confusing message? Listen, I don't know if I'm not in a good area, but we can't get through to anybody. We're even pulled over.
Yeah.
Did you get any calls? Were you sober during this?
Yes, it was 9 in the morning, absolutely.
Okay, because this sounds like it's very confusing. He followed that up by asking, where are you? Hello, where are the kids? Right, he's getting ready to go on this trip later on. How did you finally get a hold of her?
The only reason I found the kids is dumb luck.